While the preview event is only here for one night, the CPP Pumpkin Festival runs all October long, from October 1st to the 30th. To find out more information about the Pumpkin Festival, you can visit their Instagram at CPP Pumpkin Festival. For Poly Post, this is Jolie Rodriguez. 13,000 hot dogs being made today. Preparation began at 3 a.m. this morning, from cooking to delivery to right here to your very hands. ASI's Flick and Float is an outdoor event hosted right here on the pool deck of the Brick. Today's movie showing is Disney's Moana. Students can grab a floaty and watch the movie from the pool, or for those who prefer to stay dry, they also set up lounge chairs and hammocks. ASI also provided a variety of food and beverages for those who attended.
Within less than an hour, Panda Express had already sold out of its food, as you can see behind me. Within the first 13 minutes, 80% of its food had already been distributed to all the students due to the high volume at this lunch hour.
Residents have shown this new cafe lots of love, with lines being 15 to 20 minutes long on the weekends. And just when you thought about ordering ahead, this cafe does not have that option, as they want their customer to get the whole experience of being in the cafe. Many residents believe this is an excellent opportunity to draw in more crowds to a town they hold near and dear to their heart.
I think it just makes the place that we grew up in like even cooler, even more special, and something that I really appreciate and hope that really benefits the city.
The cafe closed earlier this April due to finishing up renovations. However, they reopened back in April 30th, and just today they reopened their partial indoor dining. Tables are still seen socially distanced and capacity is limited. However, there is outdoor dining still available to their customers. If you would like to partake in this reserve experience, their daily hours are 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. From Naperville, I'm Jolie Rodriguez, Cal Poly News. The recent eligibility updates on the COVID-19 booster, which now includes all adults ages 18 and older, raises question for students on whether or not we can expect the CSU system to now also require the booster prior to coming to campus for spring semester. As of November 19th, the CDC director signed off on the expansion of eligibility requirements for those to receive the COVID-19 booster, now recommending all adults ages 18 and older to receive their booster shot. About 32 million adults in the United States have already received the booster prior to this eligibility update. According to a recent survey by the Kaiser Family Foundation, only about 1 in 5 adults say that they would not get their booster shot. However, for many college students, they are looking to get their booster prior to heading back home for the holiday.
I only plan on getting the booster shot because, the whole purpose of the booster shot is increasing your immune system, and since the holidays, it's coming up, I want to spend time with all my relatives, especially my grandparents, and I have little siblings, so definitely being extra protected when it comes to the holidays so I don't bring anything home.
In an effort to keep their campus community safe, Chico State was quick to announce they are implementing booster clinics, making them one of the first CSU schools to offer this resource to staff and students as of November 29th. CPP students voiced their thoughts on having the booster shots available on our campus.
I definitely think that would really push people to get it because it's so easy to have access to, and it won't be hard, simple injection. So I think that would definitely get people getting it and would be helpful.
Currently in Los Angeles County, over 60% of the population ages 18 to 29 are currently fully vaccinated. However, as the holidays approach, COVID hospitalizations within the county reached 610 as of Saturday. With the recent vaccination accessibility updates, Director of CPP's Health and Wellness Services, Rita O'Neill, explains when we can expect to see the COVID-19 booster available on our campus.
And then the accessibility to boosters, we hope to have on board here at the Health Center for students, and hopefully it would be early in the spring term. It's a process that requires us going through the CDC, making arrangements with the CDC to be a distributor of the shots, which could be either initial doses or boosters. But we have not been doing that because of the arrangements that we have with Kaiser for the big, huge operation that we had in the parking lot. Mm-hmm. So this would be a very small scaled back operation of people coming in basically for appointments at the health center.
Although the booster is not yet available or required on CPP's campus, the Director of Health and Wellness Services highly advises those within student housing, athletics, or participate in activities with high volumes of people to continue to get vaccinated along with the booster shot as soon as possible.
While the vaccine is not fully required, the CDC still highly advises adults eligible to receive their vaccine get their COVID-19 booster heading into this holiday season. For those of you looking to get your vaccine, you can find vaccine providers using vaccines.gov. For more information regarding COVID-19 and vaccination updates within our campus, you can follow cpp.edu/safer-return. For Polypost, this is Jolie Rodriguez. Calling all new and returning CPP students. CPP can finally start the semester on a high note again with the return of their fall event, Bronco Fusion. With close to 4,000 tickets sold at this year's event, Bronco Fusion is one of the largest events that CPP's ASI hosts for the homecoming event for the CPP community.
This event's genres range from electronic, hip-hop, to even pop, with notable artists from previous years such as Tinashe, Gwen Stefani, and Amine. ASI's Beat has secured yet another well-known Grammy-nominated artist, Ty Dolla $ign, as this year's headliner. With this being the first Bronco Fusion since 2019, many students are new to this Bronco Fusion event.
So this is like I started over COVID, so I didn't really see any of this. I just heard all my older friends talking about like, yo, Bronco Fusion this, Bronco Fusion that. Like, they were like, oh yeah, we saw Amine like my freshman year, and I was like, bro, where's that at for me? And I finally saw it. It's just amazing. It feels like COVID's over now, like, you know? It's like, it's not over, but it just feels like, at least we're getting back to normal, you know? So it's pretty cool.
With Bronco Fusion's highly anticipated return, the ASI community is dedicated as well as anxious to sound off the year in high spirits, bringing back such a large event. ASI's Beat begins preparation for this event a year prior to its event date.
Maybe the artists and all that, the details are chosen maybe later on, but the event, like we're gonna have Bronco Fusion next year, that is already planned because it needs to be in the budget. So stuff like that we account for already, but there's a lot of work that Beat does behind the scenes trying to get all this put on for all the students.
Alongside choosing headliners months in advance, ASI's Beat also uses the Bronco Fusion concert as an opportunity platform for student musicians such as fourth-year student Just Accounting. He was one of 3 performers selected for this year's event lineup.
I'm actually a COVID DJ. It was one of the hobbies I picked up during COVID. Bored, and I discovered EDM during that time too. Like, I knew it existed. I knew like the popular like Calvin Harris or on the radio and stuff. I just didn't know it was EDM. So when I dove deeper into EDM, I fell in love with it, and I also fell in love with how DJs mix their music. I know a lot of them are producers, but it still requires some mixing skills. So I started to give it a shot.
You heard it here, Broncos. Bronco Fusion is back, and it's here to stay for future years to come. For more information regarding future ASI events for this semester, you can head to the link at asi.cpp.edu. For Polypost, this is Jolie Rodriguez.